I like to think I'm organized, but sometimes I'm genuinely shocked by the things that I find tucked in my studio. I found this box under this cabinet behind me, and I don't really remember what I put in it, but I do know it's old artwork. So I thought today would be a really fun day to just look through my forgotten artwork. There's definitely some stuff in here I've forgotten about, so we're gonna look through that box and then search some other parts of my studio and just see what's laying around. Before we dive into this box, I found this old painting and I wanna show it to you because I totally forgot about this. It was hiding behind one of my old studio lights, so I never saw it hanging on my wall. Totally forgot to put it in my shop, just forgot about it in general, and here it is. This was when I went through a gloomy painting stage. Low-key still love doing moody paintings, but I'm on to brighter things at the moment. This was kind of fun though. This was acrylic paint, and I totally forgot about this entire piece. So that was cool to find this. All right, let's open this box, see what's inside, and then we're gonna look around my studio together to find some other artwork that I've probably forgotten about. Also, if you're wondering why I'm not creating art in this video this week, sometimes you just need an easy week. Well, lift this lid. Oh, did you really think I was gonna give you a spoiler that easily? I'm gonna put this box up here in the corner so you don't get spoilers, but I will say this. You're not gonna see a lot of big paintings like what I showed at the beginning in this video because I sell a lot of my larger art. That's how I make a living as an artist. This is smaller, fun little projects. Oh my goodness, this was when I went through that phase where I did a lot of marker work on wood. This is acrylic paint marker. I'm pretty sure this is either Artex markers or Posca pens, but judging by the colors, it looks like it's probably Posca pens. This was so fun. This is probably I don't know, at least 3 years old. Next piece. Okay, this one isn't actually that old. And I still think this would be really sweet as a greeting card one day, but I just never really did anything with it. Some of this, the darker stuff in the back, is ink, and then this is gouache. Oh yeah. Ooh, here's a similar one. I was super into this at the time, really into all this folk art. And to be truthful, I still am. I love folk art, but I'm also a phasey artist, a style hopper. What is this? Well, that's anticlimactic. Maybe I was thinking about making a map or something. I just made this piece of paper look aged and then did nothing with it. Oh my goodness, how cute! This is one of my rainbow stickers that I made. And then one of my kids snuck in my art studio and scribbled on this. And so I saved it because really I think that was one of their first scribbles. Very cute. Here's some other designs that I used this one as a sticker, but I don't think I ever actually turned this one into a sticker. I drew this again as a digital drawing though, and turned that into a mug and stuff. All right, what is going on here? Oh yeah, this was from that reverse coloring book. I did a page and it was a funky jellyfish. I did this with my mom because this one here is hers and then this one is mine. Oh, I remember we had so much fun with this. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. I remember I had so much fun making this, and then I turned it into a freebie sticker for my shop and I gave a bunch of them away for free for a while until they ran out anyway. Ooh. This one might be hard to see. This is a self-portrait. I don't even remember. There's no date or anything on this. I don't remember when I started this, but I obviously never finished it. I used to really love doing realistic portraits with colored pencil, and I think I probably still would, but there's so many other things I enjoy a lot more, so limited by time. Ooh. This is a coloring page that I designed. If you want this, you can get it in my shop at mirabyler.com, by the way. But I colored it myself too, and it was really fun. I would definitely color this page again. I really enjoyed this. Some more little doodles. Wow, this is back when I used to do a lot of portraits. This is more of like an illustrated version. 2022, it feels like a lot longer ago than that. Wow, kind of want to do a portrait again. This is just making me want to do more portraits. Oh my goodness, just a bunch of little doodles. This one, whatever, I love that. I want to recreate that. Here's another portrait. I don't even remember when I did this. I don't even know if I remember doing this. There's a bunch of gems in here that I totally forgot about. Wow. I remember I was so excited about this at the time, but I don't remember when I made it. I totally forgot about this. Every now and then I do paintings that are needle felted with wool. This is what the back of this thing looks like, by the way. It's like really fuzzy. And this is the front. And this was really fun to make. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I kind of want to do it again. Oh, these little clouds. The clouds up close. Honestly, don't even remember making that, but looks like something I would make. It's in my art box. No way. I remember this. This is old, really old. Like, I think I made this before I moved into this house. It's watercolor. I remember that. I turned this into like a sticker pack, and as little as this looks, this took me forever back then. What is this? Oh, I used to have a side shop on Etsy where I sold a ton of digital files, and I would like watercolor all these elements and make design packs and stuff. Then I sadly had to shut my shop down because like AI and all that stuff on Etsy, it just made it so hard to sell anything anymore. But there was a period of time when this stuff did really good. Oh my goodness. I forgot about this. This was inspired by, I think, a Nintendo Switch. I think. I can't even remember, but wow, that's so fun. Wow, there's so many people drawings in here. I didn't realize I used to draw this many people, and it honestly wasn't that long ago. I mean, within the last 10 years. Aw, here's a Creatures of Peace painting I did. This one is just a print because I sold the original. I wrote archive here for myself, and yeah, I saved it. What? This looks so delicious. Wow. Here's another one of my old prints. This is from Silverthorne, Colorado. This was like, I took this trip probably 5 years ago. Just a big eye staring at you. So I didn't realize I had archived so many old prints in here. I usually save one that's not numbered, or I write archive and save it for myself. I haven't actually done that in a long time though, so it's nice to see some of these. I should start doing that again. Aww, I remember this. I put so much like symbolism into it and was really happy with how it came out. Aw, this one is so fun. Cute little moth. This was painted originally on wood, and then I cut out the wood shape in Photoshop and just put a solid color thing around it for a border, but yeah. Another old painting. This is just an archived print though. I forgot about this one. This was like my second water painting, and I feel like it looks more like fibers than it does water, but still so cool. I like it. Aw, this was when I started getting into oil paintings, and I spent forever on this piece. Wow. This brings back good memories. Oh, I was so proud of this piece. Wow, this was before I switched the kind of paper that I use. I do not use this paper anymore. Another old print, another old print. Aw, this Creatures of Peace painting. I'm so glad I saved an archive print of this. This was one of my favorite paintings I've ever done. And here's some more watercolor flowers that I must have just been practicing. Wow, that was really special. I did not expect to find that much art in this box, but kind of glad I looked through it. That was a trip down memory lane. I have another drawer of like sketchbooks and stuff. I don't really know what's in it right now, but we're gonna look together. Okay, so this unit here, this is right next to my desk. I never really talk about this stand, but I just put a lot of random stuff in it and it keeps my workflow going good. But I'm pretty sure there's some sketchbooks in here to look through. So let's just grab a few and get started. Oh, we filled this together. It was a whole series here on YouTube. Let's look inside, see what's all in here. Wow. This thing brings back memories already. I just remember, I think I tried to paint with a lot of gouache in here, but I can't remember entirely, so let's open it. Wow, okay. This feels like Posca marker, looks kind of like it. So maybe this is a variety of stuff. Ooh, yes. This looks like acrylic gouache. Wow. This must have been when I started getting into like impressionistic flower painting, because I used to mess around with this sort of thing a lot. Aww. Wow, I don't even remember doing some of this stuff. Wow, this was when I was getting interested in water too. It's so fun looking back at your old artwork because you can see certain points in time where you start changing as a person and your interests start changing. So that's kind of beautiful. Pretty sure we're all artists. This must have been like a swatch page, I don't know. Little mushroom. Aw, that's cute. Whoa, this was when I was really into all those gold and silver markers and paints. How cool. Wow, that is really reflective. I'm so impressed by that. Ooh, I love this page. That's so cool. The blubble flies were going strong back then. Wow, I'm already at the halfway point. Oh, by the way, my sister-in-law made this sketchbook. I can link her Etsy shop down below. Whoa, I like that. So cool. Aw. Wow, there's a lot of cool stuff in here that like, I don't even remember doing this. How do you forget? Like, I don't know. I guess I've just made so much art over the years. Oh yeah, this one was a challenge for you folks in a video and I hid all these keys within the painting. And then I told you folks to count the keys. And I think like nobody got it right because there's one that's almost invisible. It's so hard to see. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. I like that. How fun. And plants. Wow, that's kind of cool. Finished July 11th, 2023. So a little over 2 years ago. Wow, that's sweet. Can't believe this is that old though. All right, I found this in that jar. What's in this? I don't even remember getting this sketchbook. Oh my goodness, now this is old. I don't even know if I remember doing this. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, I think I do remember this sketchbook. I think I recently looked at this for something because I know I just saw this, but I don't know. Let's see what else is in here. Some skipped pages. Ooh, this is cool. By the way, I'm not really somebody who goes in order in my sketchbooks. I'm more of like a chaotic energy person. So these skipped pages are pretty normal for me. Okay, I do not remember that whatsoever. What? This is so fun. I love that. Wow. I love maps like this, just little made up maps. Ah, little compass. Yeah. This is fun. Little fall outfits. Okay, I did use this sketchbook recently because I think I used a new art supply in it for a second to swatch. Yeah, I just did this. So apparently this is a really old sketchbook and I just grabbed it. I don't know. Okay, nothing else is in here. Hello, little moth. Let's open her up. That is the cutest thing. That is so cute. That would be really fun to recreate. Should I do a video recreating some of my old art? Comment down below, let me know what you think. Man, I forgot how nice Arteza's watercolor sketchbooks are. Have a jolly day. Did I seriously just abandon the sketchbook after those 2 pieces? Get out. This needs some redemption. All right, I also just found this in that jar. I'm pretty sure I showed this in a video like a year or 2 ago, but let's refresh our memories. I don't know if I remember what's in it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we love Neopets. That's what's up. Oh, look at these tiny paintings. This is so cute. I should do these again in a little video. That would be so fun. Portraits. This was around the time I was watching Ozark, I think, because I'm recognizing some people. Oh my goodness, I love all these little paintings that are taped in here. Why don't I do that now? Whoa, okay, this was when I first started outsourcing my stickers and I was so excited about it. And I put them all on a page. This was like, I think my very first batch of stickers I ever did. How cool. Little painting. Wow, I used to be so proud of this painting. My painting has changed a lot over the years. Wow, I was playing D&D back then. I didn't realize that. Oh, this was my favorite character I ever had too. I feel like my kids would like this. I should do an activity like that with them. Oh, that is so cute. You are loved so much. I really feel like I should do another Copic portrait like this. This just looks so fun. Ooh, wow, I remember making that. I think a lot of people asked me if this was gonna be a print, and I said no. Whoa. All right, I have one more thing I want to show you. This one is really large. This was a thing I intended to finish with a painting collection, and then I totally abandoned it, put it in my closet, and forgot about it. I felt like at the time I was way in over my head, but I feel like maybe we could go back and revisit this painting at some point. Who knows? Let me just show it to you. Thanks for looking around my studio with me. I feel like I found a lot of stuff that just left my mind for a really long time. For some of these things, I made them a really long time ago, and then others, I've just tucked them aside, but they're still kind of recent. And it's just amazing you know how they say out of sight, out of mind? It's true, even with art, it's true. I really love looking through old artwork like this at least once a year. It's just really fun. If you wanna see a peek at some recent, like not forgotten stuff real quick, let me show you some stuff. One of them I have not posted the video yet, but I'll show you. Here's this painting. You may have seen this if you've watched my recent videos. There's some more stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will see you next week with a more artsy video. It was nice to do something easy and just lighthearted this week though. Anyway, have a beautiful day.